feet as soon as possible and not making it heady. We explored the movement of the text, so this idea of like the punctuation and of keeping things going. Understanding like that idea of driving, but also like how a sentence can move, and it was the like assigning an action to every piece of punctuation. And so as they're reading a text, like a period they would sit, a comma they would turn, an exclamation point they would jump. And so they're walking around doing this monologue. They were doing the opening of Romeo and Juliet, and they, you know, they'd be reading through, and every time a comma they would all turn together, and then they would all jump together, and then they would all sit. And it was about understanding like how, you know, a comma, you're not sitting on a comma.
Right.
So you keep moving, or one of them, I think a semicolon was like you pause and then you keep going.
Right.
And so it was about assigning these different physical movements, which will not be in the show, but which help you to get in your body the pace of the piece, especially the longer pieces of like, okay, this is a this, and this is a this, and the question you would point. So then you would point to somebody, you're like, question, right, and this, and then I sit finally. Right. And then also in particular, because sometimes that idea of like the period's not for 3 lines, so you're you know, if there's no punctuation, you just keep walking straight and straight and straight until you get to sit. The kids found that really helpful.
You're right.
To understand, oh, I have to keep going, I don't get to sit until here.
Right.
Yeah. So that was really fun, and it's just simple, but it's a fun way to like get it really in your body, and then be like, okay.
That's a good one.
It is so much fun.
I have a few exercises that I really like to do. Getting people to push off of a wall at the end on the last word and first word of a, like, so if I were pushing up against a wall, I would go, but soft what light through yonder window breaks. It is the east and Juliet is the sun. It is the east and Juliet is the sun. Arise for sun and kill the envious moon. All it does is it gets at that idea of the first syllable in the line being kind of like the liftoff for the next one, and it makes you aware of the last and first words of every line of verse, which tend to be useful ones to consider. And I find a lot of actors of any age now drop the ends of lines, and so it's also a great way to get them to really hit that last line. A really good one too is just to get them to hold a chair above their head while they speak, and the point is just that is to just engage your whole body. You know, if you're holding a chair above your head, you can't be like off balance. You really have to be kind of planted and secure.
I just want them to have fun with it, so it's not scary anymore.
And feel that it can belong to them if they want it.